So cut off the head. Whew. He's an old guy. So, oh, thanks for saving my life. No problem. Oh my god, that was so close. Holy crap, the zombie's still alive. Yeah, you gotta shoot them in the head, you know? You gotta stop their head. Cutting off their head doesn't stop them. You gotta stop the brain, apparently. That's how you take out the walkers. So the Shane and Rick are being idiots and still standing there looking at the zombie eating the deer. And finally the zombie gets up like, alright, fine, if I'm not gonna eat in privacy, I'm gonna eat you guys too. So they kill the zombie. But uh-oh, they hear a gunshot. Oh, they go back. Oh my god. Oh, what happened? Oh, it's okay, I just killed a zombie. Whew, that was so close. Oh my god. Glad to see you. But uh-oh. Shane don't look too happy about them together. That don't look good. So, later that night, it is nighttime. Rick kind of talks to Shane and basically points out, hey, there was a zombie that attacked yesterday. I think we should get the frick out of here because, you know, living outside of a city full of walkers isn't very safe, dude. So then Shane argues and stuff. They have an argument and Shane just says, you know what, the army's going to be here soon and clean all this up, so get over it. We're safe here. We ain't moving. So Rick is like, fine, fine. So then Rick realizes that they need more guns. They don't have enough guns. They need guns so that everyone can carry a gun and be safe and can defend themselves. Because if Donna had a gun that other day, she would have just killed the zombie right away. It would have been easier. So he and Glenn, the guy that we met in the city, he apparently moves in and out of the city all the time, gathering supplies for the survivors. So he asks Glenn, hey, do you think you could show me around the city, you know, take me to a gun store, we can get some guns really quickly, bring them back? Okay, sure. So they ask Jim, we don't really know much about Jim, they asked Jim if he knows where a gun store is, and he says, corner of Pleasant and 38th Street. So they're like, thanks. So then they get a map and stuff. They already had a map in a car that they had. So then Carl's like, Carl and Lori are like, I don't want you to go, Dad. You've only been here for 3 days. Lori and Rick have an argument, and finally Rick just realizes, you know what? Need the guns. Come on, let's go. So he and Glenn are heading out into the city. Oh, crap. Wait a second. The gun store is very deep into the city. Way more deep than Glenn ever goes, because he doesn't go too far into the city. He just gathers supplies and then quickly gets out of there. So they're like, ah, crap, how are we going to do this? So then Rick realizes something. Hey, I got an idea. Let's grab a zombie and chop it up into bits and rub the pieces all over ourselves. Very crazy idea. Apparently, in Rick's mind, he realizes that most of the zombies kind of differentiate humans from zombies because of the smell. Because humans don't smell dead and zombies smell dead, obviously. So he just points out, you know what, why don't we rub this guts all over ourselves so that we smell dead and we can get past the zombies? Because apparently the zombies never eat each other. Or else, you know, there wouldn't be an apocalypse. Everyone would be safe because all the zombies had killed each other. So yeah, basically, they're just going to move into the city smelling like dead. They're puking and stuff because it's completely disgusting. They move into the city. They test it on a zombie sitting there, and the zombie's just kind of sitting there doing nothing. So they figure, alright, we're good. So they're moving into the city, walking around. None of the zombies are really noticing each other. Holy crap, there are lots of zombies, though. They're shoulder to shoulder with huge crowd of zombies. This isn't very good. Walking around and stuff. Oh, here's the gun store. Alright, burst the door open. Oh crap, wait, the zombies are starting to notice that they're humans. So they grab as many guns as they can and ammo. Grabbing a whole bunch of stuff. They fill a cart full of them, because that way they can carry more guns. They walk out. Oh crap. It's starting to frickin' rain. That ain't frickin' good at all. No. So they kill a zombie. Rick kills a zombie that was about to get him, and they realize the rain is washing off the smell. So then they start moving. They start booking it like Speed Racer. They're running throughout the city trying to get out of there as quickly as possible. All the zombies are coming after them, but the zombies are very slow, so that makes it a little easier on them. They're running and stuff. Uh-oh, wait a second, no! The cart tipped over. All the guns and ammo fell out. Pick up as many as you can, man. Okay. Rick kills more zombies and stuff, you know, being bad, eh? And, oh my god, what the frick? No! Look at that picture. No, a zombie bit Rick. Oh no, but he's the main character. This is the first volume. No, he can't die. So then he kills the zombie. They keep on moving. He's using his hatchet. He's shooting with his pistol and stuff. Moving. They're booking and stuff. They grab as many guns as they can back into the cart. And they escape the city. Holy crap. And, even more relief, Rick takes off his leather jacket. And there was no bite mark. He is safe. Whew, that was close. So then he just tells Glenn, don't tell Lori how close it was, okay? We're gonna be fine. So Shane and Lori back at the camp. Lori's completely worried sick about Rick. Shane is trying to, butter her up and stuff. And she points out, hey, dude, all right, my husband is back. We're not going to interact anymore. And so he's a little disappointed about that because apparently something happened at night a while ago. So that ain't very good. Maybe Dale was right. So, apparently it's the next day, and everyone's kind of, practicing shooting with guns and stuff. They're at the gun range. Andrea, one of the two hot blonde sisters, the older one by like 2 years, she's really good. She's like ridiculous with the gun, apparently. She's like a sharpshooter. She's like the Clint Eastwood of a zombie apocalypse in female form. In a hot female form, jeez. So she's kicking A. Everyone else is getting good at it. They've been practicing for 3 weeks now. Carl apparently is getting good with the gun now. Lori objects to the fact that Carl gets a gun because he's, young. And Carl is really getting good at shooting. So then he tells everyone, you know what? I'm going to have Carl carry a gun with him at all times. But if he does anything with it, if he's going to act like it's a toy, take it away from him immediately. So he's trying to be a responsible parent. I understand that. Lori is really angry with him. They're not, getting along together too well. They head back to camp because, they're shooting really far away and they don't want the zombies following them back to camp. So they get back to camp. They're like, hey, what's going on? All right, things are going good. Donna is still a biatch. Carol and Lori are interacting fine because they're their mothers too. Dale, Rick, and Shane go hunting and stuff. They're kicking A, getting firewood. Shane gets all defensive at Rick. He kind of bursts out with a blubber of anger and curses a couple times. Something is like, oh, jeez, all right, leave him alone, man. So Dale's just like, that guy's got problems. So later that night, it's snowing. Yay, snow time, snow time. This is where we really get to learn who these characters are. So apparently Dale is in his like 60s or so. His wife died during the zombie apocalypse right away. They had gotten an RV and were at a campsite, and after she died, he decided, all right, I'm just going to, head to Atlanta, see what's going on. So apparently all these survivors are alive because when they got to Atlanta a bit late, which meant that everyone was already zombies, so they were able to escape. Because most of the people that were in Atlanta when they were all humans basically died. I mean, that's sick. Amy and Andrea are sisters. They get along very well. Amy was heading back to college while Andrea was driving her there, and Andrea was a clerk at a law firm. Interesting. Glenn, this makes sense. He's a pizza delivery boy in Mason, Georgia. So that makes sense. That's why, he knows the place and stuff, is very fast mover. Alan was a salesman. Donna was, what was Donna? She did nothing, apparently. But yeah, they got Ben and Billy. They're two twins. Jim, the mysterious guy, he was a mechanic. And apparently, what happened was Jim actually, when he was in the city, he and his entire family were there, like 8 people all together in the family were there. And apparently when the zombies started, he was one of the few who actually escaped from the city because the rest of the dead were eating his family. So he lost all of his family. So he's a lone wolf. So he's got a sad life right now. So they're eating deer and stuff. Things are going well. We're still learning about people. Carol, Sophia's mother, the dad died a while ago, apparently. And, yeah, it's not going too well. They're just explaining who they are. Amy lightens up the mood and says, well, I gotta piss. So she heads into the RV, asks a couple questions, and oh my god, wait, no! Not the hot chick! So yeah, a zombie came out and bit her, oh frick! And all of a sudden, oh my god, there are zombies everywhere. There's dozens of zombies, oh my god! So everyone gets up and shooting the zombies and stuff, oh frick! Andrea goes over to Amy, holds her, Amy's dying, and she's dead, oh no. No! There's zombies everywhere. They're shooting the zombies. It's an intense fight. Holy crap, this is so intense. Oh my god. Boom, boom, blam, blam. Things are happening. Andrea won't leave Amy's body. They're shooting the zombies. It's intense. Lori is picking up her gun. Uh-oh, she dropped it. But hey, Carl to the rescue. So Carl's basically saving his mama there by shooting the zombie for her. Thanks, Mom. So she's, you're welcome, Mom. And, They're still killing zombies and stuff. Oh, it's close. It's tough. It's tough. And a zombie attacks Jim, and Jim goes out on a rampage. Holy crap. He just knocks down the zombie. He's like, my family! You killed them! Ah! Kills the zombie and stuff, and finally, it's all over. All the zombies are dead. Oh, that was close. And Andrea has to make the decision and shoots her sister. Dun dun dun. Right in front of Dale. And apparently Dale and the sisters were getting along very well. Apparently, when his wife had died, he felt like, just giving up on life. But then here comes Andrea and Amy, two hot chicks that are, like 20 years old. So they basically kind of got him back into life. But yeah, whew, that was close. Oh my god. But wait, it's not over yet. Jim, no! Jim, during his rampage, got bit. Dun dun dun. It's just a scratch. So that's a cool transition there. Now it's the next day. It's very freaking cold. They have a funeral for Amy. Andrea's very, very upset about her death. They basically talk about how, nice Amy was and stuff. Jim doesn't look too good. He's not, feeling good. He's in bed. He's kind of, sick and stuff. It's not looking too well for him. Donna's taking care of him, so yay, finally Donna's being a nice person. So they're just kind of, getting along. It's a sad day today. They go hunting again with Carl, Rick, Shane. They go hunting with Carl, and, again, Shane flips out and gets angry and all defensive and stuff, and yells and curses at Rick, so, things aren't going too well. Rick actually argues back with him. They have an argument, a very tense argument. Things aren't going too well between the two best friends. So, Dale is comforting Andrea, I don't really know how you pronounce it, but, it's a very sad day for Andrea. Jim is dying. He's really not looking too good. And finally, Jim is like, you know what, just leave me here. I'm dead. Maybe I'll find my family when I turn into a zombie. So they leave him by a tree and walk away. Bum, bum, bum. So, yeah. So bye-bye, Jim. Jim's now gone. We lost Jim. We've lost Amy and Jim. So, next day, they're getting up and stuff. Morning. Gonna go hunting again. Except Carl ain't gonna go with them because, Rick wants to talk to Shane. And Shane's like, well, what do we have to talk about? And Rick gets angry this time. Well, what the heck do you think we got to talk about? And holy crap, wait a second. This isn't like Shane at all. Shane, pow, punches him right in the freaking face. Back up, man. I'm getting all defensive now. And then Lori gets angry. She scratches Shane across the face. And I mean, he likes her. So that kind of hurts. So she's like, you know what? I hate you now. I don't like you at all. And it's like, oh no, very intense. Shane doesn't know what to say. And Rick's like, oh god, this isn't too good. And Shane's just standing there. Because, Shane was kind of the leader of the camp in the first place. And ever since Rick came along, things haven't been going too well. And Shane kind of lost it. So everyone in the camp is just kind of afraid now. Like, whoa, wait a heck. What the heck is about to happen? And finally, Shane just says, frick this. And storms off into the woods crying. So Rick walks after them. Lori falls down and is just very upset. And if you look in the background, Carl actually follows them into the woods because he's curious as to what's going to happen. And Lori is just very upset and things aren't ever going to be the same again. This isn't good. Rick follows Shane into the woods and Shane pulls out his shotgun on Rick. He flips out, basically explaining that everything was fine for him, but now he's got nothing thanks to you. Lori was going to be mine. I am fricked up now. Nothing is good. You shouldn't have lived. You were meant to die. You were meant to die right here, right now. He's about to shoot Rick. Then all of a sudden, oh my god, blam! Shane got shot by Carl. Don't hurt my daddy again! So Carl shot Shane right in the neck. Shane falls down to his knees, falls down dead. Carl goes to his father. It's not the same as killing the dead ones, Daddy. It never should be, son. It never should be. Dun dun dun. Basically, every volume always ends with a cool cliffhanger, and there's always a really intense moment in the volumes. So, yeah. Intense first volume. So, next volume will be out in a couple days, and yeah. See you guys later. Bye.